finding value and getting really good lurks off. That is your job. So we'll see what Neth is able to achieve. For now, it's just going to be sat back, cam up from him. Heavy presence, though, for GENG. Expecting some pressure here in mid, and they're not necessarily wrong about it. So far, nothing coming through. Karen, maybe feeling like this attack is going to be coming in here any moment. So it does have that paranoia poised. Anthem in the meantime, wanting to scout things out as the Trailblazer will go forward.
Yes, the dog, of course. As I always do call it, we do have a fight here in mid, and actually Anthem and Medusa going to get them started pretty well. A couple of pickoffs there in mid, and now can just kind of reset and maybe look to go for a push elsewhere, because now GENG down a couple of members. They will struggle a bit here. Texture trying to push out into the garage. He's going to pick up the orb.
Holding him.
DFM just playing it slow for now.
Backed up by Lakia, feels safe enough to go ahead and grab that orb.
Here.
Something that we're seeing a lot in this kind of race-centric meta. Getting those showstoppers online as rapidly as you possibly can, but looks like, oh, DFM not backing away, but Texture, did he not notice the swing?
Yeah,
he certainly knows about it now, but Paranoia, it connects on him. I think he might have not noticed. Now May coming around corner finds the kill.
Yeah, really crisp with that one. Just a couple of shots, takes down Texture, and now 5v2. They're going to get the plant down on B. And you see, this is not going to be easy for the guys of GENG to actually break into here. Meteor is going to be looking through this one. We'll see when they actually do decide to go for the push, as we do have May just waiting, watching Heaven, waiting to see. Lakia will push through here. They do have the smoke down. Meteor not even going to be able to get the pick off down. And actually, May just going to go up the rope and take him down. And Meteor 1v5. This is not looking good for them. DFM starting off strong.
They are. There's the push out of the smoke. May with a 3K here in the pistol round and a flawless.
May's got a nice setup here up on top in Heaven. Just waiting for the rotation to come on over. And just spot a bunch of them coming through at the back of the site.
Trying to get value here with this Marshall. We know that they're going to have armor on the opposite side, so it takes 2 shots to try to find the kills there. Swing out of the back of the flash. Lakia can't find much, and May only will be put down. So first death there, but Meteor can't find the follow-up shot. Neth will be able to find it. 1 casualty. Overall, nothing really lost, as Medusa didn't have anything other than a ghost. 1 player, Meteor there with that Marshall could have been huge. May, oh my god.
Very aggressive, and the rest of the team is following up on this one. May creating some space. He just trade 1 for 1, but they're going to get onto the site and also get the plant down.
Shoulder spot there on the Lakia, who does have to back away. He's really low. Neth's still trying to control ramp. He's able to find 1. Looks for a little bit more. Munchkin will be able to take him out, but Medusa in the meantime here on site finds Munchkin, maintaining a man advantage here for DFM. This would be a monstrous bonus conversion here for them.
It's already looking really strong. I mean, with the plant down, they've got a great setup already. The rotation is coming in from the side of GENG, but it's only the 2 of the Meteor and Caron to try to get in, as that is going to be a nice entry. They do get a couple of headshots already, but Anthem peeking around the back of Elbow. He's able to get 1 more kill with the Bulldog.
Oh, yes, it is by time. There's just not really any time. Karen has to stick onto this one. There's a push up. There's the kill, and the bonus converted. A clutch here from Anthem. Go down to the spike, doesn't matter. They have cash for dire. GENG, though, a squad very much known for their thrifty wins. This would be a very critical timing to be able to find one. As Trailblazer will be able to spot 2. Showstoppers in. May, point blank. Yep, he will take himself down, but still finds value. Lakia, fantastic headshot.
Yeah, that's going to be perfect for him. Actually getting some value here on the thrifty so far. Bit of a pickup on the stinger for Munchkin. We'll see if they can hold on to this one. That's 1 more, and Munchkin,
how do they hear this?
As they take them all down, and that is the thrifty that you called it.
Things out. I like this investment here from Lakia, just not wanting any ambiguity, as now Caron, spotting multiple players.
Yeah, they're going to know 100% that this one is coming in. Caron trying to back off of this one, but Meteor goes for the swing, is going to be taken out quickly. Gives a chance here for DFM to make this one interesting, as Lakia has to hold it down. He gets the 1. He's going to back off for now and wait for his teammates, as we have the showstopper Texture going to be able to take out Sess, and that is going to make quick work of this push. Medusa here on 1 health with an Outlaw.
1 HP with just the recovered Outlaw. Is able to finish off Lakia, so it does a little bit of damage here, but this isn't necessarily the gun that he wants to carry over.
Out from the side of Caron, gonna give them some time, but now making their way onto the B site. Anthem leading the charge, and that's gonna be a quick cleanup from Munchkin, who is currently Just waiting for the rest of the push to come through, waiting in the smoke as well. And oh, a little bit not clean on that one. And now DFM are on the site. They pick up 3 kills. They give themselves a chance in this one. Texture, the both of them in heaven, moving quickly, but May gonna pick up a 3rd. As fast onto the site here is Texture, with that shorty gonna move in.
The spike hasn't been planted. The spike has not been planted. Texture could just back away, but there's a pin drop. Medusa! Oh, it's so genius! Have that spike in hand. Things opened up a bit. Around the corner is Munchkin there on rafters. Waiting for his time to go for a swing, but it's being watched. Assess of the moment, waiting for it, and there you go. Shots firing out. Meteor finally able to find the headshot. Assess will also fall.
Yeah, Medusa and Anthem, though, they are going to make their way in onto the site. Anthem picks up a second, and they give themselves a chance here to get this plant down on the B site. Was a good start for the side of GENG. A couple pickoffs in heaven, but not anymore, as now the showstopper coming on in. Texture trying to clear out the site, and there's just no hope for Anthem.
And they know where Medusa is. They heard him running out in towards Mail, and the spike right now not in a great position for Medusa to try to get covering fire on that one to try to take him off this. Just has to concede it. Didn't have any snake bites either. Will look for the kill in the end, but those.
He's just been so clean. I mean, he just consistently is getting pickoff after pickoff early on in these rounds, getting those first kills. And now Munchkin trying to push out into mid. There is a lot of presence here from the side of DFM, and now Meteor's got
surprise
an operator as well.
It's a double up setup.
Yeah. And was definitely not expecting that one, I guess. Pushes into his death.
This timing there on the drift across from Munchkin, gets himself over in towards Mail right as the poison orb drops. So just zero information about this Viper's positioning. Seekers do get cleared. GENG just widely confirming that they're going to be in this mid to B side of the map. That's now going to be spotted. Swing at Lakia, trying to see if he can get a catch, but Anthem is watching for it. Very nice punish to try to get in this round, but Medusa now gone.
Says trying to move on in through the pit. That's not going to work out. Immediately gets shot down by Texture. As that shot finally, Texture, he is capable of missing, as I have finally found out. Anthem here, 1v3. Not in a great spot. Munchkin a quick main area.
Paint Chill still available for May. Let's see where that one ends up going. Could help open things up on this push here for the rest of his team. And now it looks like he's just going to try to challenge in towards screens. Munchkin, however, able to find Anthem as his attention is tied here on towards Texture, who swings the corners. Yeah, it's just an explosion of death.
They can be pretty tricky with their rotations.
3-man push up here in towards Mail. Anthem, I think that might have been accidental, and now as he swings back to, yeah, it was a fat finger for sure. Let him know exactly where his positioning was. Sessa will swing out here in garage, intercepting Lakia. Spike, however, is in the sight. Haran able to go ahead and deal with that potential future backstab from the Omen. Weapon going to be scooped up. And realistically here for DFM, the call might just be to try to die to Spike. Looks like May with this approach, though, might play to try to see if he can take any weapons out of their hands, but with just a classic, it's going to prove to be a bit difficult.
Yeah, not too expected here. And GENG have a very nice setup here on the B site. 4v3 with the gun advantage. Just waiting on this one, a little bit of spam. Karan still waiting for this one. Let's see if May has any luck here when they do exit out of garage. He is waiting for it and immediately gets taken down. As very well read there by Karan.
Yep. An excellent read. Texture able to find one. Medusa will strike him down, but that was just a ghost in hand. So we'll just be able to go ahead, dive into the spike. And that is going to be GENG now. Retake going, and that just completely slows them up. Showstopper is out of the way, but time is ticking. Limited util to try to utilize to get themselves back in a position. Munchkin playing around with a tiny little gap in the wall. They're not going to swing in towards him, but in the meantime, Meteor able to find one before he gets taken down.
Now you do see the push coming in, and Munchkin still here on this angle, not able to land it. Anthem is able to take him down, and the entry comes in. DFM very clean on this retake, and they will be able to pick up this round.
Yeah, and actually, this goes so much better for DFM than I could have anticipated. A couple whiffs there, realistically, from the side of GENG, as well as just good shots.
Down here, bit of information that there could be some pressure through the garage, and in fact there is. Meteor's just dry peeking here, coming on in pretty quickly. Has the backup of his team, a bunch of blinds to get him in onto the site. Snakebite up top as well to clear it out, as in the back alley, at least Anthem able to trade one out. He does throw out the Seekers, but immediately those are cleaned up, and now a third member from the side of DFM trying to push out of there. maybe unexpected, but GENG at least able to get onto the site so far.
Boombot not spotting Meteor, so just leaves it be. Paint Shells to try to check back box here, but no one to receive that damage. Heals out from Lockyer, just getting Meteor back up to 100. 3v4 odds stacked against them here. Just a snake bite. The only tool that they have at the moment here to really try to clear out any angles. May will go for the drop down. Meteor is eating an immense amount of decay to try to get a bit of a surprise shot off onto them. Gets the jump to find the kill.
Yeah, very sneaky.
Meteor using that Cyber Gauge against him to absolute perfection. Spike can now be planted. That's going to give Munchkin his Viper's Pit should he decide to invest it here. They know they're up against a weaker buy.
Lockyer pretty far forward, and he's going to take down the one. And now Anthem back turned, and in comes Meteor with the right click just to get him down real quick.
It's all-out aggression here against DFM, and they're crumbling under the pressure. May now going to be picking up his operator, swings under the corners, able to find one.
Showstopper as well, getting into the back here. They have no idea. Karan gets in, only picks up the one as May, a very quick snipe at close range. Munchkin going to win the 1v1 here in mid to give them a chance, but finally DFM kind of getting some foundation underneath them at this point. Neth as well. Want to pick this one up and even use his ult to spot exactly where Lockyer is approaching from.
Yeah, well, nothing ambiguous about this one. Lockyer saying, well, doesn't really matter where I go. I'll just try to get the plant down perhaps. But you should have noted that Neth was there in the pit, so that is going to be double stacked. So that's decent information here for the side of GENG. They turn their sights over onto B once again, where the operator not yet scouted out. Deja vu, perhaps.
Intel's coming down, and they're looking to clear this one out. They will take out May on the back of the site, and now the Seeker's coming out as well. GENG looking to try to end this one here and now. We'll see if they can do that. They got the pit down. Meteor now trying to swing out the right side. He's not going to hit that shot, but Neth as well, making it interesting. A 1v1, but it is going to be Lockyer to take it down, and GENG will win the first map, a split 13-8.
Well, the previous round.
This one up when GENG do make their way onto the site, as all 5 of them have
yeah,
so far.
5-man into Mount here.
Spam
coming across. He's holding this one, and he's going to continue holding it. They need to get him off this one right now, but they're not going to be able to do so. That fight is not in position to actually take him down. Pistol is just about halfway to the showstopper. Tap on the door, Munchkin, he is in such a forward position. And he is rewarded for it. May on those jiggle peaks, not able to spot him out until it was far too late. Follow-up shot on the Medusa as well to knock him down to 52 HP.
Yeah, just very, very clean from Munchkin there. Not really expecting him to be that far forward. Now Meteor trying to push through.
And didn't see him, he was spotted. Let's take a little bit of damage, but given that it's just a classic in hand, it's overall fairly negligible. It's Munchkin just basically sprang across, finally finishes the job there on a Medusa. And 2 kills found, and without a spike planted, it's not like you can just die to that one. Figure out where exactly they want to go. It's going to be the call here onto A, where Karon's still jiggle peeking around, and he spots absolutely everybody.
Yeah, that's a lot of information there, and now Texture here at the baby door just waiting, and through the doors. Karan is just going to be able to make quick work of them with the Bulldog. Lines them all up, and that's another flush actually will come through.
Okay, they're suspecting the presence here on Rubble, so Paranoia does find some value. May though, back Rubble, trying to see what he can get. He actually manages to get Texture. Karan now in a really rough position, has to just rotate out, puts himself behind the wall, TP's across into the site itself. Has taken quite a bit of damage, so 51 there on the Omen as Lockyer spotting multiple making their way over towards the door. Does take a little bit of damage there, probably going to be quickly dealt with.
Yeah, it's a nice slow push through from the side of DFM. They already got the 1 pick. They're clearing out through the baby door, maybe trying to go in onto the B site, but not committing to that just yet.
Season Bite thrown down to really slow things up, and Munchkin again, so snappy with these Guardian shots, finds him. Time dwindling, 10 seconds remaining. Is Meteor able to put May down, but they will be able to get this plant through with just a couple seconds to spare. 2v3, Meteor and Karan both dangerously low.
The timing of this one as well. Not going to be spotted. Neth is looking in this direction. Karan trying to catch him off guard, not quite able to do so. So a little bit of damage.
I like the attempt from Karon, just try to get in, not give any notice, try to find that pick before the nano can get popped, but with the cleanup coming through, Neth will find 3, as DFM will go ahead and stop them from converting the bonus. Tossed out here. Not giving that one any verticality means that they get the quick pop on that reveal, so they spot Texture on the jump in. That would have been a hell of a shot. Yeah. Karon has to drop down Texture now at 1 HP, as he will be surrounded, dealt with, but Karon with a nice headshot does get a kill here, so trade out on the raises.
Still going aggressively with this one, going to send the Prowler forward in towards Tree. And it's Meteor here with the Marshal seeing what he can see, but they're already in onto this site, and they will put down this plant. Definitely not going to be an easy retake for the side of GENG. Medusa holding on to the baby door. Going to spot that and have some good idea at least where Karon is.
Deep lurk here at Rubble from Medusa with that Odin in hand. So trying to make their way across. And that's the Nightfall invested now from Anthem. So audioless here are the GENG players. Still looking for the challenge. And Munchkin going to be good for the first one. Readjust for the second. And Cessit just the same.
He's holding.
Yeah, hold is coming through. Snakebite, I don't think it's going to be deep enough. The spray is not in time. He can't get the connection. Karon just sat there. Eventually will fall, but it's over at A, completely ignoring that C side of the map, which GENG, they push forward. They identify that there's nobody there. So they should suspect that this is fairly committed, especially as May gets the opening kill in the Meteor.
That's going to make things pretty obvious. Munchkin just waiting in the smoke himself. They're not going to spot him immediately. He picks up 2 and nearly gets a 3rd. Gets May extremely low, and now Lakia able to come on in.
He's decayed for half of his HP. He's down to 1. This is such a rough position to be in. Cut across. They will be able to get themselves into B. And his door gets broken open. There you go. Now he's back to his full value HP.
2. Yeah. Better than 1, I guess. They are going to get this plant down, but May, low on health, trying to...
the interrupt.
Yeah, not able to get it down, actually. Nath is not able to hold on to this one, so GENG, nice angle on his prediction, and it's working out so far. Still very early on, of course, but Texture, a chance to maybe be taken out early. We'll see how this one is going to go. May picks up another over the top with the showstopper, looking for a 3rd, but Anthem going to take that one away, and they'll be happy with that one regardless. Another great entry here from the side of DFM.
Quick rotates coming through. Munchkin about to arrive at the site. Will be here before that spike can get planted. Smoke at top rope. Plant around that left-hand side.
Spike planted.
Munchkin just continuing to drift forward. Anthem now committed deep onto the site. An opportunity potentially for a big backstab here onto these players. Meteor spots him first, but okay, Meteor will be able to get 1 down. There's a lockdown now invested. Paint shell's available though for May. If he can bank this into the back, he might just be able to take this one down, but no, it falls short. It doesn't clear the corner. Now he has to try to rush in, and he's actually just going to kill Meteor. This one should have been in Meteor's hands, but complete, even with the 1 kill, saying, you know what? I'm going to get the hero rifle. As Munchkin puts the util away there, draws down, but May able to find 2 more to continue climbing. And at this point, hell, maybe May's going to be going for a land kill record. That does get cut short though in this round, as Karon is able to find 1. Everybody else though, very healthy on the side of DFM. Karon at 20 HP. As they're now going to go chasing across the opposite side of the map. Spike getting planted. Anthem just going to be 2 away from his 2nd Nightfall, as Medusa does get spotted on that jiggle.
Yeah. See if he goes for it again. Texture is going to open this one up, takes out Cess.
He's doubled his kills.
Yeah, he's feeling pretty good about his 2 so far. And they're definitely going to need him to step up a little bit here. Certainly is one of the guys who generally does pick up a lot of kills. Lockdown from the attacker side, just trying to secure this one. The defuse is coming in though.
He got in ahead of that turret placement.
They gotta get in, but I don't. Oh, they're barely gonna take him out.
Well, trying to do it once more. Now Lakia is completely screwed. Spike's gonna detonate, and they can just go ahead and knife him. But now Anthem will show some mercy. A little bit too much fidgets and falls off. And that little displacement ends up costing him quite dearly. Tap on the door though. Looks like DFM thinking about their options. B site close by. Looks like that's where they're gonna head, but Meteor able to peek out and find Cessit just inside of that approach. reveal comes through. Nanoswarm will buy a little bit of time and space here for DFM, but there's a lot more work to be done.
All right, Anthem finally getting DFM on the board in this round. Picks up the first kill. Takes out Meteor, the one guy that was getting a bunch for GENG.
30 seconds left.
Going to be able to plant this one. They are considering moving over through Waterfall to C, but Munchkin is still here. Will they be able to root him out is really the question. 19 seconds left as the swing. Seems like Munchkin maybe not even expecting him there, and the plant should be held.
Plant will come through. Munchkin having to back away as the poison orb gets ready to drop. That's the one who has to try to hold that line. Finds the first, but now 3 more players to deal with 55 HP remaining. Same spot that we saw from Texture where he got the ace versus Paper Rex, but unfortunately Nats won't.
Towards Rubble. Slowly towards A. Will they commit here is the question. Texture on the jiggle looking to get some information. And he is going to be taken down, May, with the headshot real quick.
I was going to say, May, he had the quick adjustment out, hearing that first jiggle. Now Showstopper going to be sent Munchkin in a very poor spot. Showstopper will not take him down. He's able to tuck back far enough to not get caught by it. Lakia will get Neth, but Spike's being planted now, but the fight back is coming through from GENG.
Okay, nice pick off from May on top of the rope, and they are holding on to this one barely. It's Meteor 1v2. Very low are pretty much everybody who is left alive.
Meteor's shooting here. It tells them exactly where they were. Previously, the Prowler went in towards stairs, hadn't spotted anybody out, so they still have to be wary about that. But now they know exactly where he is, and May continues to just absolutely excel. With a Showstopper could be monstrous for them if they find an opener, but never mind. May shuts it down immediately before the thought can even cross his mind.
Yeah, he was really the one guy who would have an opportunity, but it's just May who once again picks up 2 Sessa as well. Able to get the 1, and May gets 3 on the rounds. DFM with another flawless. Now both teams with 2 flawless. Able to peek out here, but the Prowler gonna get some good information.
There.
Lakia in tree once again, and they have not moved in there. They're actually just going outside, but the spray down through the wall. Lakia gonna pick up 1 already. And they have so much information and already a kill.
I was gonna say, I thought he saw just a hair there. As that door was rotating around, and he's able to line it up, gets the spray. Neth's gonna be taken out of the equation here. Given the ults available, things look overall quite good here for GENG, but Anthem able to find 1. Karen going to be taken down. Showstopper rotating, playing ring around the Rosie here. Sends it, is eventually able to find a kill. 2v3 as May tries to get the jump, but Texture swings it from behind. He's able to take him down.
And especially if pretty much anyone else could begin to, start putting up frags. It could certainly be a formidable duo to get through. As now this push is coming on in relatively quickly. Looking to push in through tree. Texture gonna line up that shot onto Medusa already. As GENG slowly push through Rubble and in towards the A site. As now another kill is gonna come down here. Meteor just spraying through that one.
2 kills. This is, devastating already here for DFM. The way that they lost the opening pistol round on this map was something that they definitely would be regretting, but this now is getting out of hand. Yes, that's just going to be the break here onto Baby Door. Rotate across in towards B. May standing here, but here's that paranoia coming through, so know that he has to back away, so can't quite try to hold the angle to get that opening headshot. Now needs to try to re-aggress with the Sheriff.
Yeah, very clean utility there on the entry from the side of GENG, just swarming that angle. Meteor as well, gonna pick up a kill here through the side of the door. Anthem does get the 1, but still only 2 members left here on the side of DFM. Prowler, not gonna be enough. Karan now pushing out, and Munchkin is going to get the 8. And a bit of armor damage, of course, as some spray through, but it is going to be Karan to go down. Medusa does get the 1, but that is about it for him.
Karen with a 2nd. Texture. Some good damage there on the Cess. Can't quite confirm the kill yet. It's Meteor. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, you wouldn't necessarily know how it works.
Yeah. Well, let's see if they can land some big Sheriff shots. That's really going to be the one way that they get this one going.
Oh, but the reveal's out, but Anthem already going to be taken down. Solid opening kill there is May. Going to try to find some value. Does have that rifle here for the team, but paint shells just whittling lower, and Karen able to just go ahead and get the wall bang to the box.
Yeah, just kind of caught out there, trying to do what he could, but just isolated by way too much utility. The triple swing comes through, and it's only Medusa, so no. Oh, I spoke too soon. One Sheriff headshot.
And to stop Texture from getting another one in the round. His squad is, like Sessa was trying to rush forward and get the catch there on the Munchkin, but he's managed to make it out to safety. Plant now through. Lock in nearly with his Nightfall, but Meteor on this deep lurk into B, able to find the shot. That's Medusa taken down.
Yeah, pretty huge stuff. I mean, he was just waiting on B. They didn't expect him to be pushed all the way up that far. And it's just an early pickoff that's going to take some retake power away from the side of DFM as they push through the smoke. Locking is still here on the side. He lines up 3, just like that. And Texture puts an end to the round.
That out of the way. It's one less thing that we have to deal with. And now their own Nightfall will come across, and that's going to get the catch onto at least one. So Neth all the way back and hold. Just going to be having to wait this out. He's still going to be audio listed. Texture tries to go on the push and will be rewarded with 1 kill. Showstopper in, however, main bites too. Karen and Munchkin both going to be taken down, but they still have to respect the lockdown, so they're forced away. But now it is a 4v2.
Definitely feels like there's enough time for DFM to retake this one. Lock
sure.
also shot in the back, and it's all up to Meteor in the 1v4. Not looking likely for him. They don't know exactly where he is, as he will peek out, gets one.
Swing spots 1. They've dropped down. Reaches now, up over the top. Medusa went to the box, went back down to the platform. The DFM, they will keep themselves alive for now.
Yeah, let's see, DFM now pushing out, actually. Anthem is going to get the 1. Second swing comes out as well.
Tap on the door there from Neth does force them back around the corner. So a little bit more space bought for Medusas. They can get into a little bit more of a disconnected position. Not be so, far forward committed. Seaside, though, looking like it may once again be the ending location for this spike, or the intended location, I should say, of the spike plant. Texture goes to the peaks and sees just enough of Neth to be able to take him down.
Yeah, just a tiny little piece of Neth was all he needed. And it's a quick one. Oh, and he's going to get marked up there as well. The rotation is coming in towards B. You can see that there's just not really enough members of DFM to get this defense going. They're going to put a pit down as well here on the attack. Is GENG.
They're going to have to counter pit into this one.
Yeah.
Make things a little bit more chaotic, a little bit more difficult to see. Try to get that decay across and then maybe some value off the paint shells. Sessa with that paranoia on the opposite side. Could be big value for him. These things are already so obfuscated, but he's going to be the first one to get taken down. Karen able to find that kill.
Yeah, down goes Medusa as well, so no more pit for them, and it's all up to May, as it has been for so many times on this map. He gets the 1 on the Texture.
Oh,
just
man.
1 last kill for May over Texture, but it does not matter. GENG, they get Lotus, they got split, they get the 2-0 tonight.
Very nicely done here from the side of GENG, looking right back to their normal selves, the team that we've come to expect after the performances over at Madrid, after them winning Kickoff.